show up all of a sudden in a different way. I didn't ask you to change this horizontal layout. Thank you. Okay. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to load Microsoft Connect. Developers, cameras. Go down to the letter K. Connect, Explorer, D to D. Run that. Okay. So now we're going to move you down. And now we're going to move you down. And now. Alright. We got people coming in already. Alright, I want to tilt this down just a little bit. Alright. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get right now. Alright, so we've got the mirror, which we're going to test out first. You can see in the upper right that we're tracking two different things. There's the red mirror, and then, oh, now it's tracking me too. We got the red mirror. Okay. I guess the guy in the mirror's got. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to test the portal so that right now when I look in the mirror, there's just the color red. Okay, so now we have other colors around the screen. Oh, no, wait, orange, red. We got a blue in there. Okay, so this guy's got to go. You got to go. Alright, so now to get another guy on the screen. To get another entity on the screen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to face the mirror. The mirror is in red on this screen. So watch, it'll track a completely new character as soon as I look into the mirror. Okay, I'm going to look into it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we've got a second character on the screen who is not mirroring the character that's on me. Okay, and if you look at the screen, he's assigned a different color. He's green, okay, but the thing behind him, the mirror, is still being tracked as a separate heat signature. And so there's not a character that it's tracking. It's tracking the actual mirror or the portal. It's what they use to get in and out. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to interact with the guy that's in the mirror. There we go. See how he reacts to stimulation. I could feel him doing that. activity stops. Activity restarts. Personally, I think they're interacting with the character, the person that's on me. They're not interacting actually with me, but it could be either way. I can tell you they're definitely occupying the space between the camera and the mirror, because if I were to reach over here towards the camera and do this, I can still manipulate them. So, no idea what to make of that phenomenon. Maybe paranormal investigators could better explain to you what's going on. Okay, I'm done with that test for today. We're going to close the door. That was me that just lit up those balls. I replaced a lot of balls this week. Matter of fact, I was able to set it up in such a way that when I hit the chair, I was able to get all 7 to light up, or 8 rather, to light up simultaneously. Okay, the one they've been hitting the most, this one, that one, this one, and this one. They have yet to trigger this one, even though I feel like that one is. They already hit that one. All right, let's get this guy in a chair. You. No. I don't care about you. Okay, now what we're going to do different today is I'm going to try to get them to trigger multiple balls simultaneously. So this is what I want you to do. I got to set this ball over here. Okay. What I need you to do, all right, is kick or strike the balls. Okay, that'll illuminate them. But I want you to try, instead of hitting the actual balls, try hitting things like this lip here. You see how when you hit the lip, it'll light up multiple balls simultaneously. Okay, you can try hitting the chair here. Okay, that'll light up multiple balls simultaneously. Or if you hit this string, and I gotta wait for these lights to shut off, if you hit the string, it'll light up 1 or 2 of these balls. Okay, so I want to see you illuminate multiple balls simultaneously. See, lights up 1 and 3 by hitting the string. Okay, so either strike the string as hard as you can, kick it, strike it. Okay, or if that doesn't work, try going right through it. So if you're trying to hit it, you start from here. All of your energy has to be put into a strike. Don't tap it. Strike. Okay. If hitting the chair on the lip or on the back of the chair or on the string doesn't work, then strike an individual ball, and that'll tell me that it's not working otherwise. Okay, go ahead. Whenever you're ready. All right, I'm going to mark the time at 27 minutes after. I'm going to give them till 40 minutes after the hour to complete this task. Okay, so I'm looking at the Jedasoft screen and I'm seeing it sees me. Okay, if you look at the mirror behind the chair on the Jedasoft screen, you can see there's some activity. That activity seems to coincide with the activity of the entity that's attached to me right now. okay, or the green entity as you could see on the thermal display in the upper right. Okay, now whenever it has legs, uh, yeah, there's more than one character that's looking at this stuff at the moment. He's hammering away at the one all the way on the left here, but you can't tap it, tap it, tap it. Okay, you got boom, strike it. Remember, all of your energy has to be focused into one strike. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is I'll try to reorient the ball that you're after and see if that helps. Okay, but you can see that's because I touched the lip. That's why all these balls are lit right now. Okay, all right, go for it. It looks like he's going after the far left and the far right. And if I'm looking at the Jedasoft screen, it looks like there's something going on from the left from my guy and something going on from the right of the chair. It looks like it almost looks like that's a full stick figure to the right of the chair on the Jedasoft screen in the upper right. Okay, but he's small, so if he's portraying himself as being realistic to the way he was when he was alive, that would indicate that that's a child that's there. But before I made that determination, I would have to see that on multiple screens. I have no idea how that's going to look on Jedasoft. I only know how that's going to look on the Microsoft screen. They children or short people are displayed differently than normal sized people. But yeah, there's a lot of activity going on to the right of the chair. And if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say there after the ball on the far right on the string, and that ball I haven't had any success yet. Despite I just changed that ball out, maybe 3 days ago, and they've yet to be able to set it off. But it goes off easily for me, so no telling what that means. But I'm inclined to reorient that ball if this doesn't work. Let me try doing this. Yeah, they're following instructions real well right now. You can see how hard they're hitting the ball on the right there, but on the left they keep trying to do the tap a tap a tap. Doing that is not going to help you. Wait a moment, okay? Take all of your energy and put it into one strike. But don't do this. That's just going to waste your energy.
and it's not going to light the balls up. You're going to spend energy that will prohibit you from being able to do it after the fact. I'm going to reorient that ball. I have to find the tape though. Let me try walking past this thing. Hmm. Let me check seriously. Still have sound. Testing. Okay, good. I think it says 35 minutes, so they've been at this for about 8 minutes. Yeah, see, there's so much activity coming out of his left hand. He's spending a ridiculous amount of energy to try to trigger that one ball on the left. And it's like, no, you keep tapping it, man. Here, let me try doing this. I'm going to reorient this ball so it's facing this way instead of straight ahead. No, you got to wait. Let it shut off first. Let it stop blinking before you try to strike it. Otherwise, we're not going to know you did it. Okay, now hit it. Yeah, the Jedasoft screen is showing activity on top of multiple balls on the string there, and they're failing. Today, I think the only ball I've seen them illuminate is this one. I just hit that string and I didn't trigger any of them. he's doing all the right things. He's just failing. And try to find the tape. I want to change the one ball. Uh, Great. All right. Well, it's 40 minutes after. I'm going to switch the guy out. Okay, you got to get out of the chair. You're up. Maybe one more. Like you. Okay, don't touch it yet. Wait. I got to test them out. Okay, I'm going to strike the chair right here. Okay, ready? Watch it. Okay, good. So that illuminated. That illuminated everything. Now I'm going to try hitting the string. That illuminates two of them. So you have to hit this lip here or here, right? Or you have to hit the string here or hit the chair here. Okay, I'm trying. If you hit the chair, the string, or the lip, it should illuminate multiple balls simultaneously. Okay, if that doesn't work, then try hitting each of the individual balls. Okay, now the way to hit them is that you kick or strike them using all of your energy into one strike. So if hitting the ball doesn't work, try going through it. So starting up here, down here, or kick it the same way. Okay, go ahead. Don't tap, 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 tap. It's just wasting your energy. You won't trigger anything. Make sure I still got sound. Psst. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, we got it. All right, and we got different colors on the display there.
so we're going to make changes on the hour.
If that doesn't work. Looks like he's trying to hit that lip between the first and second ball on the chair there. That would be my guess. The activity on the Jedasoft screen shows something going on the two balls on the string, the far right or the middle one. One of those should illuminate. I've never seen him illuminate the far right ball, but I have seen him illuminate the center ball. They've had far more success with this ball here, so try this one. Okay, this one here is going to be the easiest for you to trigger. Try going right through him. Okay, so instead of hitting the ball, try to go right through it. So this ball right here, you start, but you can't go. That's never going to work. You're doing the same thing as the last guy. You keep tapping that one ball there. Tap, 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 tap. That was me. I just triggered that ball. I hit it with the wire. Testing. Okay, we got it. Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of activity. I'm just looking at the thermal display in the upper right, and it's just unbelievable how much energy they're expending on this. But they're going about it the wrong way. They're just trying to, if they hit it 1,000 times, they figure one of the times will work. Like, no, you need to rest. You need to rest, okay? Let the energy get built up and then strike it one strike at a time. That is never going to work. Never. You got to go right through it. So you go through it down, through it again, back up. Okay? See? That's me hitting the string. I'm going to try reorienting some of these balls. I'm going to try reorienting this one. And we're going to try reorienting that one. All right. I keep trying to hit that one that's blinking right now. Again, we have no correlation between the Microsoft display and the Jedasoft display. I'm going to try moving over a little bit. Let's see what time it is. I think it's 53 minutes past the hour. Let me let me look around for the tape. Hang on for a second. I want to reorient that ball on the far right.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the string now. Well, that was weird. That lit the second and the third one up, and I admit the ball all the way to the right on the string is that was me. I think that was me anyway. Let's see what happens. Oh, they got. Oh no, they didn't know it was me. Let me try hitting the string again. Huh, that's weird. The string is tighter, and now it's the ball on the far left, the one that they've been lighting up with consistency, that is not working when I hit the string. But at any rate, I really don't care. Just light up one of them. You keep going after this ball here. You want to hit this lip right here. This. All of those I lit up. That wasn't them. Yeah, you can't. Doing that's not going to set it off. You got to wait. In case you didn't hear that, I live in Mexico. Yeah, you're sucking it there, buddy. You've only got one more minute, then I got to change you out. Yeah, you keep doing the tat tat. That's not going to work, man. I keep telling you, it's just not going to work. You need to rest. Stop doing it for a moment, okay? Rest. And then strike. 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 But doing tat 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 never works. He's trying a little better. I mean, he is striking that ball on the left real hard. But you're not having any success there, pal. Yeah, I appreciate you following directions, but you're failing. So I gotta switch you out here. I'll give you one more minute. Okay, let's change you out here, buddy. Thanks for trying, but you failed. All right, you need to go.
to sit in the chair, and I need one more. Right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Thank you.
I'm not sure if they illuminated that ball on the far right. That may have been them, but I'm not going to give them credit for it until they have to light it up again. Anytime I'm moving the chair, I'm making an assumption that when a light illuminates or is triggered, it's because I moved the chair. I really don't know what we're looking at. I'm looking at the thermal display, and there's actually five, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 colors on the screen right now. Okay, I'm in a red orange color. The guy on the chair is purple. The portal is red. That blue is the wall underneath the window, right, which may be a different temperature than anything else in the room. I mean, it's by a window, so it would stand to reason that the blue is cooler than the area around it. Okay, but the portal is red. Okay, and the portal has got another color on it, which is the green there. That's probably another character that's watching. Okay, do you know how to work this? Because I thought we did this right. If you hit the lip right here, the string, or the chair, it'll illuminate multiple balls simultaneously. That's what I want you to try to do. Okay, if that doesn't work, try lighting up each individual ball by kicking it or striking it. Okay, and the way to do it is you have to save up all of your energy and put it into one point and strike the ball. Try going right through it if hitting the ball itself doesn't do it. So for this ball, you would start up here and you would end up here. So you're going to hit it, go through it on the way down. You're going to go through it again on the way back up. Try each ball a couple of times. If it doesn't work, move on to the next ball. Okay, but don't do this. Don't. You're going to waste all your energy doing that, and then it won't be enough. It won't be enough for you to trigger one of those balls. Okay, go ahead. You can do this. I think next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to broadcast on Saturday night.
This guy's doing a little bit better. I mean, I can tell he's not hitting it like this as much as the other guys. No, now he is. As soon as I told him that he did it. No, you can't do that. You can't go that. Boom, 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 like that. Okay? Yeah, see, you just tap. I can see you hitting it. You hit it a million times. It did nothing. Here, I'll try reorienting this ball again since this is the one you seem to be interested in. Okay, now. Try the balls on the string here. Watch, I hit the string. See? Oh, great. The ball on the left is now difficult to trigger, and that's the ball that I've had the greatest success with. And I'm about out of balls. So, try this ball here. Okay? That's the ball that you've been lighting up most frequently. Yeah, I'm going to reorient this ball just a little bit. We're going to put that where I think the motion detector is. It'll be on the top there. Now they're trying to hit that ball. Yeah, see, he's violently going after this ball on the left, but he's not getting anywhere. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this ball and I'm going to switch it with the fourth ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take this ball here. I'm going to take this ball here. I'm going to move it to right there. And this ball here, I'm going to move to right here. And we'll see how that goes. It is 13 minutes past the hour. give him 7 minutes. And I'm going to try hitting the chair, make sure that one on the left lights up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, the fourth ball didn't illuminate. That's interesting. It did when I touched the lip. Not sure if that lip is going to light up. Looks like that lip lit up 3 of them. Yep, it did. Yeah, I think he's hitting the lip next to the first and second ball on the chair, but hard to say. Hang on just a second. Testing 1. Okay, still got audio. This guy's not getting anywhere. He's hitting that one now, second to the left, and he's not. Yeah, you're better off stopping and waiting for a minute, okay? Just wait, don't touch anything, right? Save your energy, and then when you have enough, okay, after a minute, then put all of your energy into one point, one strike. right through it, all the way down, down, up, down, up. The ball should be right in between each of those strikes. Boom, boom, hard as you can. He's got so much activity going on that first and second ball, but he's not getting anywhere. I'm not going to move the second ball. They've just had far too much success with it this week that I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to change anything about that one. It's oriented in a way that would, based on the way I orient the rest of them, you'd think that there's no way to trigger that second ball, but that's where they've had the most success. I think he's hitting the lip between the first and second ball, and then he's trying to hit the second ball, but either way, he's not getting anywhere. Hmm. I think we need to change you out. I'll give you 4 minutes.
Well, you need to go to gym today. I'm free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you.
good today. And you go to walk.
You need anything at Trader Joe's or Ralph's?
Oh, I think I don't. We don't need. I think I got banana bread. You have.
I need to go. So,
She has got no fingerprint Sunday. Oxnard, so 29.
yeah, she told me about that.
So that makes it 29. I think she's 29. I'm all set.
leave the room, they go right over to the mirror there. Let's do that again and see what happens. It's a weird one. So what they're tracking on the mirror there, on the red is the portal, the green is the guy that just jumped on me. So when I leave, he goes straight to the portal, and you can see you're not going to be able to see him move from one place to the next, but what you're going to see is one disappear and the other one will just appear. The reason for that is because I'm capturing at 30 frames per second, and they're faster than that. So let's do it again. There we are again. All right, buddy. What's going on here? I got to swap you out. You don't seem to be getting any results here. Okay, you got to go. Okay, you're up. Get in the chair. Sit down. I need one more. You. Oh, great. No. You're up, buddy. Try to get this. There you go. Well done. You got it. Congratulations. All right. So that was at 26 or 28 minutes past the hour. They achieved it. Good. Now, I always like to see them trigger a second ball. Try one of the other balls now. If none of the other balls illuminate, then go ahead and light up that far ball again. This is why it pays to have them all the balls oriented in different ways, because you just never know how they're going to be able to trigger it. And so, like, the ball that they've been triggering the most all week is the second from the left that's on the chair itself. And that ball is oriented in a way that I would say I would expect zero activity out of. But that one, they're getting a lot out of. The one that I haven't been able to get any activity out of is the fourth one, the second one from the right. So Microsoft, you look at the thermal display in the upper right there, you can see it's no longer tracking the guy that was on the mirror. So now it's only tracking three separate entities on the screen. Testing. Well, I'm only going to 45 minutes past the hour. That'll be 90 minutes. 90 minutes is going to be where I cap these recordings, I think, from now on. I mean, if I'm not getting results within a few minutes of them sitting down, it's rare that I'm getting results anyway. So I've got to change orientation and character every 15 minutes. This time I didn't produce results until the 1 hour mark. Yeah, you can't tap it. You got to boom. Hit that lip as hard as you can, but you got to hit that one spot, go right through it, go up it, or kick it. Hit it on the way down, go through it on the way down, go through it on the way back up. Boom, 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 boom. think we've got about as much as we're going to get out of this guy here. We're 35 minutes past the hour. I'll give you one more minute, and then we got to change out. We're going to do some hide and seek with the Faraday fabric. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Faraday fabric and I'm going to put them next to the guy on the chair and see how they interact with each other. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Do you not see me? What is your problem? There you go. Found me. Hey, buddy. Come over here now. No, I'm on this side now. Do you not? Still on this side. There you go. See me now? Over here. Hello. 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 Hey. There you go. Yeah, I'm right here. Ah, you found me fast this time. There you go. Hey. There you go. That was me. Yeah, that was me that illuminated that ball on the left. That wasn't them. That was when I came into contact with the back of the chair. I'm having more and more success trying to light them up one at a time than I ever was before, but it's just a couple of these balls that'll do that. You know, testament to how sensitive that ball on the left is. So they should be able to trigger that one. But all right, I'm going to move this guy out and I'm going to record for another 5 minutes and see what happens. Okay, you did good, buddy. Okay, but I think you're out of energy, so I'm going to move you out. We're going to move a new guy in, okay? Well done. You did a good job. Okay, out. Okay, I need one more. Cue. Okay, this will be our final contestant of the day. I will give him 5 minutes. Go ahead. You got 5 minutes only. Okay, so strike the ball, kick it or strike it as hard as you can. Here, I'll reorient this one a bit. Okay. Okay, so the way they strike each, oh, they may have gotten that ball all the way to the right, but it's hard to say. I clearly moved that string, or at least it's moving. Go ahead. If you lit that ball up, you need to light it up again. I'm not giving you credit for that one yet. Okay, to light up the other balls, you got to strike it or kick it as hard as you can. Okay. Okay, if hitting the ball doesn't work, then try going right through it. So if you're going after this ball, you're going to start from here, you're going to end here, go right through it down, right through it again, way up. Okay, if you try a couple of times and it doesn't work, move on to the next ball. Okay, try all of them. There's 8 to try. I'm looking at the Jedasoft screen more than anything else. It looks like there's activity going on. Oh, there they go. They're going after the ball again on the right, on the string. tell what the timestamp is on that. I'll give you another minute or two, but try hitting the string. Okay, see, I hit the string, that lights up 2. If you hit the chair, that lights up 4. I know as soon as I turn the recording off, you're going to start hitting these left and right without any problems. I think that says 46 past the hour. Look, I'll give you 4 more minutes. How's that? But that's it. You seem a little lethargic. You're not moving with the as violently as the previous contestants. So, starting to think like, well, I think that's all we're getting out of them today. 3, 4, 8. No, I don't think that was them. I think that was me. Yeah, see where my foot is? You can't see it except on the Jedasoft screen. But yeah, I tapped the chair with my toe. I'm sorry if you did that ball. If you lit it up, I can't give you credit for it. I touched the chair at the same time, it seems. Let me try backing this chair up a little bit so we make sure we've. Yeah, see, that happened when I moved the chair again. Leads me to believe that was me, even though I moved it in such a way that really shouldn't. You got that one, though. Well done. You got the second ball. Right on. You got it in right at the wire, buddy. Well done. Yeah, I'm going to change that so that next week you could see everything that's going on. You got it again. Look at that. I didn't come into contact with the chair that time, so I know that was them. Well done. You got 2 balls, and that's all that I can expect out of you. Okay. Well, that's it for this week. For next week, I forget what I'm gonna do, but I have different plans for next week than I do for this week. Pretty much the same, but we're gonna spend more time trying to get them to hit instead of the balls. I want them to strike the chair and illuminate them simultaneously and see if we can get that going. I'm actually going to be trying that all week, but I'm not going to record again until Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, I will post the broadcast information as soon as I'm clear as to when I'm going to do it. Really, the time to record is between 3 and 4 a.m. on Sunday mornings, but it's not usually an hour where I'm awake. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions in terms of other tests you want to see me execute, you can leave me mail at afterlifescienceandtechnology@gmail.com. That's all one word. I'm going to come up with a better email address next week so it won't be quite as long. And we'll go from there. Anyway, that's it for me today.